Hello ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into my video about how to decant wine and why to decant wine. I have here a homemade Cabernet Sauvignon that I'm going to decant into this carafe. Now this bottle, which has the cute shape of a crescent moon, really has a clever design in that these little ridges here, they catch the sediment. As I pour the majority of the wine into the carafe, I start paying attention to any sediment pouring out of there. This has been clarified pretty good, so there's not much sediment, but I'll stop right here. After you decant the wine, I'm going to let it set for at least a half hour. I'd like to explain why it is so beneficial to do this. When you ferment wine, it produces not only grain alcohol, but also acetone, methyl alcohol, and fusel alcohols. The methyl alcohol and the acetone have a lower boiling point than the grain alcohol, so they're going to evaporate early. Also, to stop the fermentation process, you have potassium sorbate and potassium metabisulfate added to the wine. Right now, a gas called sulfur dioxide, which is a toxic gas, is escaping from the wine. Even if you have a cheap commercial wine, let me make a suggestion. After you decant it, taste it. And ask yourself, what are you tasting? You might not have a label for it, but what are you tasting? A half hour later, taste it again. You will notice a difference. Now, in decanting an expensive aged wine, this is a little bit more involved to decant the wine. But for right now, for everyday purposes, this will give you an improvement on the enjoyment of your wine. And let me suggest something else. You go to the store, they demonstrate wines, and they give you a tiny little cup of it, and they tell you it has flavors of black currant and cherry and oak and tannins and all this stuff. You know, why do I need somebody to tell me what I'm supposed to taste? When you taste the wine, ask yourself, are you enjoying the taste? After you drink a little bit of the wine, ask yourself, where is it putting my head? Is my head clear, in a happy place, or am I getting a constriction headache? You get the idea. So, one final thing. A lot of people think you have to cover this up after a few minutes to prevent oxidation. The oxidation does not work that fast. You can leave this uncovered for several hours and the wine will still taste very good. And that concludes this lesson. Thank you.